Yeah, that's Detroit Rare Video 67, 1967 rise. This is time I was about 20, 21 years old. And what I want to do is go back in history to when I first moved over on the west side, because this riot right here started on the west side. Some call it riot, some call it revolt. I don't care what you call it. We were just fed up. Black people was fed up with the police. And see, the Jews dominated. Their power was concentrated. They was living. They had retail shops on the west side, you know. And we moved over on Finkel, Wilderman Finkel, 1956. I was 10 years old, going on 11. And I think we were the first blacks, one of the first blacks on that block. The rest was dominated by Caucasians. The schools, elementary, junior high, and high school was predominantly all white. Police force was predominantly all white. They was all white. Why not? There wasn't no black people on the police force. But everywhere we went on the west side, the State Fair, Michigan State Fair, we had to fight. Now see, we didn't run. When it was a few of us and we was outnumbered, we might have ran, but we'll come back. We'll come back the next day, or the next time we went back with a whole bunch of us, you know, and we engaged the Caucasian, and we would beat them down. We would fight every year when the State Fair jump off. We would fight. Now, I don't tell you about this, you know, and those bourgeois black people, you know, they are ashamed of the riots. So you burning down your own neighborhood? No, that we didn't own no buildings, or nothing back then. We just had to live there, but you know, we was fed up with how they was treating us. You know, how the slumlords, which was predominantly Jews and Italians. So don't think that, you know, you ain't got no racist Jews now. You got some racist Jews. See, Jews is very slick. They're the most slickest of the Caucasians. The Italians is slick, but they mostly watertight. Jews got plenty of finesse. This when they was employing curfew. That's the governor right there. They was employing curfew on the city because of sniper fire from the brothers in the hood, that every time the police come out there to protect the fire, they wouldn't let the firefighters put out the fires. So they brought the police out there. And then the brothers would fire on the police So they had to get the National Guard to bring the tanks in to give cover to the police and the firefighters so they could put out them fires. You know. And when they gave riots in other cities, they weren't operating like that. We just didn't have enough guys with guns like these gangs got guns now. Now, if that would have happened back then, and these gangs got guns, automatic, nice kind of powerful guns, they wouldn't have never been able to. I don't know if they got something to take care of them tanks. I don't think so. But it would have been a hell of a battle. So what they did was defuse the gangs. They infiltrated the gangs and had them put some dope in their hands and had them make junkies out of all those weak brothers and sisters who needed a crutch. And they ain't got to worry about that no more. So police could do their dirty work. You know, they ain't got no one to you know, they ain't got nothing to worry about really, because ain't nobody gonna do what they did, but we did with them little pop guns, 22 rifles. So you know, I want to tell y'all what led up. The reason why, what led up to the 67, the real reason. The real reason what led up to 67 riots. And some of it's in the Detroit News, Free Press. We had small riots at the school, Post Junior High, Mumford, even Custer. The Post Junior High, when we started going to Post Junior High, with no black people in that neighborhood. You know, we were mostly across Livernois. And when a black couple moved right across the street from Post Junior High, some students that was white students that were going to Post Junior High burnt the cross on the black people's lawn. And I was in school with one of the guys who did it. I was in the lunchroom when he was telling his buddies what he did, and it wasn't nothing but me, so he felt like he could talk loud and brag, you know. But I got him. I didn't know his old man was a police detective. And he told his old man that I threatened him, because I told him, you know, I pushed him up in the lockers, you know, and told him that he was going to get dealt with. And he told his old man, and they called me down in the counselor's office during school hours. And the detective threatened me. But I got out of it, you know. I knew how to deal with them. And I denied everything and got out of it. And told him if they harmed me, that my old man was very influential. He has many friends in high places. And if he mess with me, if any harm comes to me, that I make sure you get sued. And so the police didn't do no physical harm, but he told me if his son get messed with, he make sure that I get bumped off. And so I told my counselor, you know, he was a witness to threats that the police made to me. I said, I don't even supposed to be talking to the police without my parents or someone. I'm underage, you know, and we'll sue the school for allowing this to happen. So anyway, that was squashed. So this story right here is going to show you why it's going to show you how to, when I get through telling you this story, telling you what about this history, because it's modern history of police brutality, because it really ain't that long ago. You know, it seemed like a long time ago, but my daughter would have been in her 40s, so it's about 40 some years ago, 45, 47 years ago, and it ain't really that long ago. That's only 2 generations, because a generation is 20 years. So that's only 2 generations ago that this occurred. But each generation, each decade, they delete some of the history, leave something out, only show the youth what they want to show them. They sugarcoat everything. They make slavery seem like a walk going to Disneyland, a walk in the park. But that wasn't no ordinary slavery. And this series we exposing the Antichrist. And they can't get out of not paying us reparations, because it's how we the language that we use. We can't use their language. So anyway, stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to explain myself a little bit better.